Another year has passed and it's nearly Christmas time again, and try as I might, I can't help but feel all warm and fuzzy thinking about Christmas past, Christmas future, and of course, Christmas presents. But before the season is in the past, I figure it's no time like the present to present you with my favorite JRPGs, which present holiday presents, or in which the spirit of Christmas is well represented. Before it becomes passé, and without future ado, I am SuperDerek, and this is my top 5 Christmases in JRPGs.
Number 5.
It's December 18th, 1997, and for Christmas you just bought yourself Grandia on PlayStation 1. The game is incredible, and over the winter break, you play it non-stop. And just as Christmas rolls around the corner, Justin finds his way into Lane, a snowy village full of Christmas trees, or as the layman might put it, conifers. If JRPGs have taught me anything, it's that there's no such thing as coincidence. But even so, I think the link between Grandia and Christmas is a bit of a stretch at best, which is why it's in the number 5 spot. But arriving in a snowy town full of coniferous trees, pulling up a chair at the inn and chowing down with your friends in front of a roaring fireplace is just something that I can't help but be a sucker for, which is why it absolutely had to be on the list.
Number 4.
Octopath Traveler has some of the most gorgeous visuals found in any JRPG ever. And just to prove it, go on ahead and thumbs up if you agree, but if you disagree, go ahead and dislike the video so we can get a good accurate count of everyone who disagrees. And nowhere in Octopath Traveler makes this fact more clear than wandering around in the Frostlands, encountering snowmen, discovering snowy stone formations in the snow-covered hills, evergreens heavy with the weight of gently falling snow clinging to each needle. All the while, one of the most beautiful songs from Octopath Traveler plays gently in the background, which cemented that glittering landscape in my mind for years to come.
Number 3.
If you've been following my channel for long, you know that there's no way I wasn't going to put Earthbound or Mother on the list. But this time, Earthbound actually deserves to be on this list, because not only is the snowy land of Winters absolutely gorgeous with evergreens, and not only is it actually named Winters, and not only is the music of Winters an absolute vibe with 2 incredible pieces of music, one even includes literal jingle bells as an instrument, but it even has presents littering the floor of the boarding school. Something about waking up as Jeff in the early morning in the boarding school with his holidays in full force drives home that Hogwarts Christmas feel. Of course, that spirit does diminish somewhat when you soon find yourself shooting gruff goats with a pop gun, but for the briefest of moments in Earthbound, I always feel compelled to slow down a minute, soak in the warmth and presence of friends and family, and the feeling of gorging myself on more cookies than I could ever possibly fit in my inventory.
Number 2.
Christmas is something that only comes around once per year, and nothing quite captures that fact the way that Persona does. Few RPGs have an actual calendar system that matches up to our actual literal calendar, but Persona 3, 4, and 5 do, and each one acknowledges Christmas by giving you the option to spend some extra time with your best girl, or best boy in some cases, of choice. Including all of them here might seem like a bit of a cop-out, but each one left a real impact on me, so I can't really just pick just one. Every time in these games I make it to Christmas in Persona, it feels like an accomplishment, almost like I've lived that entire year in that time in real life. It's special, and it's nice that the game designers allow you to take a minute to just kind of soak in the atmosphere they crafted. The world might be ending, but that doesn't mean you can't take a minute to bust out the kotatsu, sip on some coffee, or exchange some gifts with your best friends. And before we get to the number 1 spot, I wanted to highlight a few runners-up that I might have included in this list because they look incredible, but I haven't yet played them, and they look likely worthy of giving them a look this holiday season. And while I showcase them here, start writing down some of your top 5 down in the comments below, and let me know of the ones that I missed. I'm sure there are plenty.
Runners up. I Am Setsuna. Parasite Eve. Resonance of Fate. Cthulhu Saves Christmas. It's number 1.
When it comes to JRPG characters, there are several who might make you think of Christmas. We can all name a few saviors in JRPGs who died and were resurrected in order to save humanity, but there is one who is inseparably linked to everything we all truly love and care about during the holiday season. Santa freaking Claus! Santa Claus and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer show up in Secret of Mana because Santa wanted to use a mana seed to grow the world's largest Christmas tree in order to spread Christmas cheer and exert dominance. Spread belief in Santa Claus further out into the world. However, the seed of fire corrupted the incorruptible, meaning that in order to save Christmas, the trio of heroes have to beat the living out of Santa Claus for his own good. That's right, Santa, this is a JRPG. We kill gods here. What makes you think you're so special, huh? Bah humbug! You've been naughty and you're getting coal this year. And if you've been naughty this year and haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do, because I am SuperDerek. I make thoughtful and thought-provoking videos for gamers who love RPGs, and this is just sort of a fun holiday distraction. So I hope that your holidays and Christmases are merry, and I'll see you in the next video. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone.